Question 1. Ms. Rafhana invested 75,000 ringgit in platform Y and 25,000 ringgit in platform Z for duration of 15 years and 10 years respectively. Platform Y offered an interest rate of 3.15% compounded annually, and platform Z offered 2.05% compounded every 2 months. A. Calculate the total amount accumulated from both investments. So first, Y. P is present value, 75,000 ringgit. T is year, 15 years. K is interest rate for a year, so 0.0315. M is number of time interest, so 2. I is interest rate equal to K divided by M, so 0.0315 divided by 2. The answer is 0.01575. N is total number of interest period equal to M times T, so 2 times 15. The answer is 30. Z, present value is 25,000 ringgit. T is 10 years. K is 0.0205. M is 6. I equal to K divided by M, so 0.0205 divided by 6. N equal to M times T, so 6 times 10. The answer is 60. First, we need to find future value for Y. So we use formula S equal to P times 1 plus I and the power of N. So 75,000 ringgit times 1 plus 0.01575. The power of N is 30. The answer is 119,857 ringgit and 77 cents. And we search for future value for Z. We use the same formula. S equal to P times 1 plus I and the power of N. So 25,000 ringgit times 1 plus 0.0205 divided by 6, and the power of N is 60. The answer is 30,677 ringgit and 41 cents. So lastly, we need to calculate the total amount accumulated from both investment. So total amount Y and Z is 119,857 ringgit and 77 cents plus 30,677 ringgit and 41 cents. So the answer is 150,535 ringgit and 18 cents. B. After 84 months, the interest rate changed to 3.25% compounded quarterly for platform Y and 2.20% compounded biannually for platform Z. 1. Find the total amount accumulated from both investments at the end of the investment period. First 7 years for Y is we need to use formula S equal to P times 1 plus I and the power of N. So 75,000 ringgit times 1 plus 0.0315 divided by 2. The power of N is 14. And the answer is 93,341 ringgit and 97 cents. So after 7 years, we use the same formula. S equal to P times 1 plus I and the power of N. So 93,341 ringgit and 97 cents times 1 plus 0.0325 divided by 4. The power of N is 32. The answer is 120,930 ringgit and 90 cents. And then first 7 years for Z, we use the same formula also. S equal to P times 1 plus I and the power of N. So 25,000 ringgit times 1 plus 0.0205 divided by 6. The power of N is 42. The answer is 28,850 ringgit and 61 cents. After 7 years, S equal to P times 1 plus I and the power of N, 28,850 ringgit and 61 cents times 1 plus 0.0220 divided by 2. The power of N is 6. The answer is 30,807 ringgit and 89 cents. The total amount accumulated from both investment at the end of the investment period is 120,930 ringgit and 90 cents plus 30,807 ringgit and 89 cents. The answer is 151,738 ringgit and 79 cents. 2. Find the total interest earned from both banks. So we need to use formula amount of interest equal to future value minus present value. So 151,738 ringgit and 79 cents minus by 75,000 plus 25,000. And the answer is 51,738 ringgit and 79 cents.
Question number 2. Siti Nurhaliza needs 100,000 ringgit as business capital to open a new kiosk in a shopping mall. She borrows 100,000 ringgit from Bank KK at 4.2% interest compounded monthly. She intends to settle the loan with Bank KK by making 108 monthly repayments. At the same time, she also invests in a mutual fund, depositing 5,000 ringgit every 6 months at a dividend rate of 9% compounded semi-annually. A. Find the value of the monthly repayment, which is we need to find the value of R. The information that we got from the question is 100,000 is the value of A, 0.042 is the value of K, which we get from 4.2 divided with 100, and the value of M is 12 because the question already said that it's compound monthly, and value of N is 108 and I is 0.042 divided with 12. For this question, we need to use the formula A equal to R times the fraction 1 minus open bracket 1 plus I close bracket to the power of negative n divided by I. Step 1, we need to substitute the information that we got into the formula, which is 100,000 equals R multiplied by the fraction 1 minus open bracket 1 plus 0.042 over 12 close the bracket to the power of negative 108 and all divided by 0.042 over 12. For the step 2, 100,000 equal to R times 89.80489. For the step 3, R equal 100,000 divided by 89.80489. And the final answer is R equal to 1,113 ringgit and 53 cents. Question B. Calculate the amount of interest charged by Bank KK. For this question, we need to use the formula I equal to Rn minus with A. So Rn value is 1,113.53 times with 108 and minus with 100,000. 1,113.53 times with 108 is 12,261.24. So 12,261.24 minus with 100,000, so we will get the 2,261.624. So the final answer is 2,261 ringgit 24 cents. C. Determine the sixth payment to settle all areas if she has not paid the first 5 repayments. Hence, calculate the interest charge on the late payment. So the first thing that we should do is write the formula, which is S equals R times the fraction open bracket 1 plus I close bracket to the power of n minus 1 divided by I. So the next step, we should substitute the information into the formula, which is S equals 1,113.53 multiplied by the fraction open bracket 1 plus 0.042 over 12 close the bracket to the power of 6 minus 1 all divided by 0.042 over 12. So the final answer is 6,739.91 or 6,739 ringgit 91 cent. The next step, we should find the value of I, which is we use the formula I equals to S minus with Rn. The S value is 6,739 ringgit and 91 cents. So the value of Rn is 1,113.53 times with 6,739.91 minus with 6,681.18. So the final answer is 58 ringgit 73 cent.
D. After making payment for 7 years, she decided to settle the loan with a single payment. D1. Find the value of the single payment. To find the single value, we need to use the formula of present value of annuity, which is to find A. The formula is A equals to R times 1 minus in the bracket 1 plus I to the power of negative n over I. Put the same value for R and I, which is 1,113 ringgit and 53 cents. I is 0.042 over 12. For n, use 2 times 12 because she wants to pay 2 years ahead of the proper times. Hence, the answer for the single payment to settle the loan is 25,590 ringgit and 16 cents. D2. She will withdraw all her money from the mutual fund to help pay off the loan in full. Find the amount she can withdraw from the mutual fund. As you can see, there are a list of information that we got based on question 2. The difference is the value of n. M is 2, T is 7 because she wants to settle all the payment on year 7. So we need to find the final value until year 7 only. Based on this question, we will use formula of future value of annuity, which is to find S. The formula is S equal to R times 1 plus I to the power of n minus 1 over I. Put all the information and you will get 94,660 ringgit and 55 cents.
Lastly, calculate the total dividend she earned from the investment in the mutual fund. The total dividend is equal to interest, so we will use formula of interest earned, I equal to S minus R times small letter n. Put all the values in the formula based on the answer of previous question. The final answer will be 24,660 ringgit and 55 cents.